Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Capnclydes MTG. Today we're going to talk about Magic the Gathering at Gen Con. If you've been with me for a while, you know I go to Gen Con every year, and looks like Magic's finally making its triumphant return after it was scared off by the vid because wussies. Anyway, before we get started, don't forget comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Just do it. We get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to have giveaways. It's going to be a good time. Let's see if we can get there before Gen Con. I mean, because if you don't, I'm going to have to get, like somebody to pay for some of this stuff. And I'm going to have to tell you about, some kind of weird buy gold stuff because the dollar's trash and some weird gas station sushi vendor might advertise. It's going to be awkward. Feet pictures. Who knows what might happen? I mean, I might get desperate. It's hard saying. But before we get started, check out the links in the description. Also helps the channel out if you go buy some cards from eBay. So let's get into this. So as you guys know, or if you don't know, I'll tell you. Gen Con, August 1st through the 4th. Happens every year. Not always on the same date. But I've been going every year for many years. I love it. I am a VIG. I got lucky to get into the program. Yes, it's expensive. No, I don't care. Because to be honest with you, it's probably about the only way now to actually get a hotel room close to the venue. Sweet mother of God, have you seen the kind of silliness that's going on with the housing lot? Anyway, sorry, moving on. Squirrel. Hasbro's coming back with Dungeons & Dragons and Magic. There will be a booth at Wizards of the Coast at C114 in the event hall. It's normally there. It's always there. Normally ran by Pastime Games, but this time, it looks like Wizards themselves will have a booth, which might be next to Pastimes or some reasonable facsimile thereof. Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, they're going to have informative panels, all sorts of gameplay, bigger spectacles, other than how they run their business, hopefully, and more. There's going to be a lot of Magic at Gen Con this year, so let's dig in and you'll start to see what's there, or something like that. I don't know. So I got my nose itches, my bad. So, first thing that's going to happen, Game Nights Live. So, Jimmy Wong, Josh Lee Kwai from the Command Zone and the host of Game Night series on YouTube will be there to go live at Gen Con. Game Nights Live has been a mainstay at Magic Con events on Fridays, filling every seat at the Mana stage with hundreds and more standing around to watch all the excitement unfold, so forth and so on. For this one in particular, for fans, the event will take place on Friday, August 2nd at Gen Con. Doors to the ballroom are open at 7 p.m. local time, and the event will kick off at 8. Gen Con's Game Nights Live will be a ticketed event, and seating is extremely limited. I'm here to tell you, I've tried. There are no seats left, but things get canceled, things change. So, if you want to stalk the event list at Gen Con, like, I'll be honest, most of us does, you might get in. Who knows? So next here, they're going to talk a little bit about panels. So, there's going to be plenty of panels. Again, try to get in them. I was a wee bit short because apparently I like sleeping too much because I'm old. Anyway, we have You Make Your Unknown Card, hosted by Gavin Verhey, a Magic AMA with Gavin Verhey, and Discovering Bloomburrow behind the scenes with Magic's coziest set, and more. Whatever the hell that means. But it's all pretty much Gavin Verhey stuff. He's pretty much going to be a one-man Magic show there. From what I've seen, because, I mean, if Rosewater shows up, there's going to be some very uncomfortable questions, probably. Many of these panels are already at their pre-registration seating capacity. Yes, and this was on the 11th of June, so when the events went live. Anyhow, you can always grab a seat in one of these panels, again, if somebody cancels or whatever, so stalker away. Next, we have some gameplay. So, fancy yourself a special experience hosted by one of Magic's principal game designers looking to dig into a brand new Bloomburrow release. You can get collectible prizes and some matches of the iconic Legacy constructed format, or are you just looking to mingle with some Commander players in a 4-person pod? Regardless of your tastes, in Magic, Gen Con play schedule has hundreds of options, and they do. I've been looking. Plus, there's going to be lots of on-demand events, so if you can't get into something scheduled, you just show up. Trust me, there'll be a pod to get into. You can do Into the Unknown with Gavin Verhey. It's a fan favorite event from MagicCon that will be returning on Gen Con on Sunday, August 4th at 10 a.m. local time. Into the Unknown is exactly what it sounds like. What is the event will be is what the event is unknown. Players do not need to bring any decks or with them to participate. All the necessary boosters and instructions will be provided at the beginning of the event. I thought about doing this, but I'm flying home early because it's Sunday and I got to work on Monday. So unfortunately, things on Sunday tend to not get my attention. So someone tell me if it was good or not. Seating capacity is about 600. You can always sign up as normal. We have the Secret Layers Showdown featuring Legacy Constructed as normal. There's a Legacy Constructed deck, 32 persons. It all feeds a 32-person event. So every participant scores a special version of Spell Pierce, which is this one here. I think we've talked about it already. Again, not my flavor, but kind of cool if that's what you're into. And then finally, players who compete in Sunday Secret Lair Showdown, which again is something I won't be playing in because I will be leaving on Sunday, so there's no point in me trying to get into it because I won't be playing it. You'll get a Murktide Regent, which this art is not as cool as I would like it to be, but it is still within the realm of coolness that I think is kind of neat. Now, with that said, it's going to be a little bit of, enviness if you can get a hold of one of these because only the top 32 probably are going to get this special card, so which is about 32 people. It's going to be pretty good. And then, of course, there can only be one winner. That winner is going to get this sweet Dark Ritual card, which is probably worth way more than it should be, especially since the art sucks. No, I'm sorry. I don't personally like this art, but if you do, more power to you. It's all about what you want to do. But yeah, I just, not me. I mean, I'm really down for the old, pentagram in a background, guy going off to the side. Like, if we could remake that, but maybe in like an anime style or some weird shit, and let me get playset of 4. Ugh. I get all bricked up just thinking about it. Man, oh man. Anyway. So, moving on, we also have Thursday and Friday. We'll each feature a single qualifier event for both days, starting at 12 p.m. local time. That's noon, by the way, not midnight, noon. We'll feature 2 qualifiers, one taking place 12 p.m., the other at 5 p.m. local. 8 players from each event will earn a qualification into Sunday's 32-person championship event. So then we have lots of Bloomburrow. Imagine that. Gen Con coincides with the global launch of Bloomburrow, and we'll have plenty of opportunities to play in the events featuring the latest releases. This includes sealed events, on-demand booster draft, two-headed giant, and much more. Like I mentioned, on-demand will be large and in charge at Gen Con. It always is, so go check it out. Play above opportunities, interest in sell out before you go. Over 400 events that you can sign up for if you're looking to play some Magic, with options ranging from Pre-Con, Commander Chaos, Win-a-Box Constructed events, RCQ for regional championship qualifiers. Everything you'll ever want is going to be there. If you're not going to Gen Con just because it's Gen Con, go because of the Magic and experience Gen Con when you don't win, because it's going to be hard. There's going to be a lot of people there. But anyway, I will be going for Gen Con. Maybe I'll dip my toes into the Magic Arena area. Not the game, the actual, like, the arena, the get to play it. Anyway, the hall. How about that? The gaming hall. If I get a little bored, I normally do end up showing up there at least once or twice during the time. But again, also, I go there to see all my friends from high school and so forth, hang out, have dinner, all that good stuff after the exhibit hall closes, plus maybe even run an event or two. So this is not normally something I go to play Magic as the top of my list. But if I get bored and got nothing to do and can't sleep at night, because I refuse to sleep or whatever, might be in the game hall thrown down. So yeah. Promo card. Gen Con will have a brand new Secret Lair promo card featuring the art of a manga and graphic novel artist Toru Terada, I guess. It's this lightning bolt, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I mean, we've talked about it before. It's kind of grown on me. It's kind of not. I kind of like the whole cool chick thing with the ramen bowl, because, I mean, who doesn't like ramen? I mean, come on. But anyway, You can get your hands on a copy of this traditional foil promo card by doing one of the following: playing a Magic event Gen Con costing $40 or more, or purchasing a secret layer drop at Hasbro Pulse booth E501. So this is the secret layer drop, which will be at Gen Con. We've already talked about it. I'm not happy about it. I may go buy it if it's cheap enough just to get one of these, you know, on the off chance I can't get to go play Magic. But it says secret layer drop at Hasbro Pulse Con. It doesn't say this is exclusive to Hasbro Pulse booth. So I think it's my real thing with it. Like, it's not pretty enough for me to just get if it's not a one-time thing. So, oh, here it is. Please note, only available to be purchased in limited quantities, so act early in the convention if you'd like to purchase one, because when they sell out before the event ends, you'll also be able to purchase this Gen Con exclusive t-shirt, available at the Hasbro Pulse booth, Heart of the Magic Colors, blah, blah, blah. I would like to get this t-shirt as well. However, if this is that cheap silkscreen shit, I won't buy it. I don't like silkscreen. I don't want to feel cardboard on my chest. It's just not how I roll. So let's hope and pray, knock on wood, that this is the good stuff, because they're going to charge us the price of the good stuff. I bet you money on that. Anyway, so Gen Con, as we know, is August 1st through the 4th. Not very far away, especially now, almost less than a month. Man, I'm excited. I don't know about you. So, until next time, be kind, and I hope to see you at Gen Con. Later, playa.